SHMACKEMAGOB! What's up, everybody? Hey, I got a unique donation from Rounsaville. He wanted me to list my top 10 favorite headbangers that are musicians in band, like on stage, the headbangers. I mean, really, I'm the best, but, you know, I can't add me because, you know, I don't know why. But, you know, I mean, just keep in mind, all these fuckers are nowhere near as good as me. But they're good, though. They're good. And here's the thing that I've never thought about. Who's the best headbangers? But I've always had a number one. Always. And it's probably what some of you will not expect. Well, I predict all of you won't expect who's my number one. I mean, other than me. So let's start this. And I got some unique ones here. Like, let me say, I'm going to come up with, I know some people will disagree. I think the guy that brought headbanging on stage is not number one on my list, but he's a god, I worship him, and he's on the list. But there's some unique ones here, and I know I'm going to probably forget about one that, oh, he should have made the top 10, you know, over this guy. But hey, I thought about it long and hard, and here I go. And number 10 is a very unique one. It is, I always like the way this dude headbangs, because he doesn't headbang like anybody else. He headbangs in perfect posture. And he just, without moving his body, he's just doing this headbang thing. Talking about Gary Holt from Exodus. He's at number 10. He's not your normal headbanger. He's got a unique style of headbanging. Number 9. Now this one is kind of like, what? But really, man. Watch the Aces High video. Steve Harris, man. The way he comes out headbanging, you know. I don't know, you know. Guy's a badass. Probably doesn't do it as much today as he did back then. But a lot of these people, I mean, there's one on the list that can't headbang no more because he messed up his neck. And I'm not talking about Dave Mustaine, but he's an honorable mention. He's not on the list. All right, Steve Harris, number 9. Number 8, I mean, this guy. It's funny because when Chris sent me the PayPal donation, he wrote top 10 headbangers, and he put in parentheses, you know, example, Jason Newsted. Jason Newsted, I put at number 8. He's a thrashier, and you know, this is not, to me, this list does not mean who's the most extreme headbanger or this and that. To me, it's like, how cool is it, you know? And I think Jason's pretty cool at the headbanging. And number 7, not known as a headbanger, really. But look at the guy. He probably headbangs more than anybody on stage. He headbangs the whole damn show. I'm talking about the legendary Angus Young. He headbangs, man, non-stop. Definitely needs to be on the list. Number 6, man, I gotta say, when I saw the first tour of this band, you know, at the end, I think it was at the end of one of the songs, he did the twirling thing, and it was awesome. So I got to give it to that dude. I got to give it to Blackie Lawless. Even though, you know, me and him had a little, you know, let's just say he didn't like me much one night. But I'm adding him to the list, man. Blackie, man. That head twirl, he's badass. That was great. No, actually, he's a dumbass. But hey, I still love that first Wasp album, Head of the Children. Doesn't matter. Like I said many times, if I was to like bands that only had cool people in it, non-douchebags, I'd only own Rush albums and Armored Saint albums. At number 5, oh, this guy. This guy was a headbanging machine, man. Rest in peace, Dimebag Darrell, Pantera. That guy headbanged. Pretty violently, too. Almost at the level of Jason Newsted. And number 5. And number 4, what I said earlier, the original headbanger. Nobody headbanged until Ozzy Osbourne did it. And I put him at number 4. And of course I'm talking old Ozzy. And look at that footage of him in Paris, 71. I mean, the guy is violently headbanging, and I don't know anybody that did it before. Robert Plant did kind of like a sideways thing, not really a headbang thing. Ozzy is the original headbanger, in my opinion. Alright, at number 3, oh man, this guy should be number 1, because he can't headbang no more, because he just thrashed his neck too much. I'm talking about Tom Araya, man. Tom Araya deserves to be up there in the top 3, deserves to be number 1. But, yeah, in top 3, I would say. From Slayer. See what I did that? I did there, it was like the opposite. Alright, plus, I'm going to tell you something funny. My voice, I don't know if you noticed, it's a little froggy. I am not lying when I tell you this. I almost choked to death yesterday in the morning. And you're not going to believe what I was eating. That, I swear, I was choking. I couldn't breathe. I was choking on this. Get ready for this. You're not going to believe this. But it happened. I choked on Jell-O. True story, man. That's why my voice is a little raspy, and there's no way I'm going to scream Slayer now. Alright, number 2. Oh, and by the way, beware of Jell-O. And number 2, man, Cliff Burton. Ooh. That guy could headbang, bro. That guy was a headbanging machine. You know? Bang that head that doesn't bang. Cliff Burton, the late great Cliff Burton at number 2. Alright, number 1. Probably what I'm sure anybody watching now is thinking, what the hell, man? I can't believe he picked this dude. Because you're not me. But to me, the most awesome headbanger on stage. Hands down. George Corpsegrinder of Cannibal Corpse. See the size of his neck? That neck looks like a huge muscle because of his headbang. I mean, he works at, it's like a workout for the neck when that guy goes up on stage. George Corpsegrinder, hands down, my favorite headbanger in a band. Now this is my opinion, alright? Some of you may agree, some of you may disagree, but you gotta understand something. We have something in common. We both disagree with each other. So, Chris Rounsaville, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. I hope I came through. Leave your comments below. Who are your favorite headbangers? And I'll tell you something. If anybody writes in a musician where I think, oh yeah, man, he should have been on the list, I'll leave you a comment back going, you know what? I will take out Gary Holt for that person, you know? But this is all I can think about now. I mean, I thought about it for 2 days. It wasn't like I just did it overnight. So, Chris, thanks again for the donation, my friend. And if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel. If you have not, I just got a text message. I gotta go. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. Oh, and subscribe to my channel. And click that little notification bell. And SHMACKEMAGOB, bud!